contests during the season, they face high-powered offenses such as Kahuku, Punoho,
Right.
and then the best of Samoa and Whangaitua. But really facing a different type of animal here against the three-time state champions. And the St. Louis defense here already a defense that had 2 pick sixes here in this contest, maybe looking for another one.
Right.
Mishandled snap, and Botello hog ties him down at the 11-yard line.
Yep, that wasn't a really good snap right there by the center.
Yeah, and for Kahuike Lorenzo, he's been a 3-year starter at center for Kamehameha. He's now a senior, so very uncharacteristic mistakes there. Now at 2nd and 19, and this is where the St. Louis defense probably licking their chops at this point here. 4-man rush. You see the twist on the inside.
Yep.
And it's almost like Keone's going through the spin cycle at this point for another sack. Let's check it out here.
Right. Just looking at their defense line, they're really into looking at the quarterback, make sure that he doesn't enter that pocket. So.
Yeah, exactly. That pocket, not much of a pocket after a couple seconds. That St. Louis front is so physical and fast.
Yep.
3rd down and 21, and he's going to have to throw this stone down to the ground. Luckily, Clemente was in the area, or else that would have been a safety for intentional grounding.
And then again, the defense, they're really into defending the those gaps.
If there's one player that you do not want to let go on a pass rush on 3rd and long, that would probably be ESPN top 100 player Jordan Botello. He got right into the face of the quarterback here. 4th down and 21. Single return man for St. Louis here as they're going to come with a punt rush. And again, a favorable Warrior roll as it goes close to midfield there. That'll be a kick of 40 yards. No return for the Warriors.
Short kick.
All things considered, not a bad kick there. He almost had to do a rugby-style grubber kick there. A lot of pressure there by St. Louis.
Right. See, the rugby kick, they kick straight up. But versus the football, they have to kick it straight forward so they can gain those yards, yeah?
That's right. So different, but so similar. Yeah,
right. Yes.
Game of rugby and American football. You can throw in their cousin, the game of soccer also. Starting from the 49-yard line, it's Delora and St. Louis here. Looking to make this 5 scores here as Delora here breaks the ankles of a defender. Delora here, if it wasn't for a shoestring tackle at the 40-yard line, he could have gone for more. Now, based off the spot, that will be enough for a 1st down. 10 yards on the gain for Jaden Delora.
Very good eye on the quarterback, taking that opportunity to go into that pocket and just continue to gain those yards.
So smart, so economical is Jaden Delora, not forcing anything. 9 minutes left here in the first half is Delora looking, scanning downfield, has time. Sprinting, he will tuck and run, 35-30. Spin move before being met rudely at the 26-yard line. But after it's all said and done, another 1st down. That's a gain of 13 for Jaden Delora. See there on the replay, Evan Rao, they're combining with Michael Lilo for the tackle. 8:38 left here, and Delora here, sprint and draw. It's going to be Jason Cruz, 20-15, barrels his way down to the 12-yard line. That will be a gain of 14 this time for Jason Cruz and the Crusaders. Pretty much anything they call has been working out well.
Right. And that's what we see tonight is the consistency and stay on that ball and just continue to move forward.
Very true. Again, it's going to be another draw to Cruz. And Cruz, 2 hands onto the football, down to the 6-yard line. Remember, they can still gain a first down without scoring here in the red zone. And
timeout, Kamehameha.
Props to their defense, just opening that line for the running back to come in, open wide.
Yeah, very true. St. Louis again encroaching into Kamehameha's end zone one more time here. It's almost like the momentum from the first kickoff has been all St. Louis.
Awesome, yes.
I've asked Kristen in the first quarter on what Kamehameha can do to change things up here on the fly. I don't even know if Nick Saban could come up with answers at this point there. St. Louis is really, really doing a masterclass right here tonight.
I think they're starting off. So right now they really need to stay focused and just stay back in the game and keep moving.
Again, a very long season here for starting several weeks ago in August, and everything will be culminating for the November playoff run. All the championship contests will be held here at Hawaii Financial Federal Credit Union Field at Lowell Stadium. As it has been for the past several years, a triple header between Division II, Division I, and the Division I Open. Penalty flag thrown.
Delay of game. Offense, 5-yard penalty. First down.
So a rare procedure penalty by the St. Louis offense there, Gio.
Correction, second down.
It almost seems like they did that on purpose so they have more room to throw the ball, perhaps. That'd be something that June Jones would have done, I think. And it's going to be an RPO play. It's Delora around the corner. Delora here runs over a tackler at the 5-yard line. A courageous tackle there by Rao again. And we'll check it out here on the replay.
Yep. And I think you're right. You know, that was a setup for them to get back so they can get that last play to get those gains in.
Well, they just need 2 yards to sustain the drive further. They're only 4 yards away from getting 6, and it's going to be Cruz punishing his way. I think the ball crossed the plane. Yes. And the signal, 2 arms upward, touchdown St. Louis. It's going to be 33-0. Let's check it out here on the replay.
That execution by number 33, just fighting his way in and just keep pumping his legs to get to that touchdown, to the end zone.
Well, for Jason Cruz, that's his first touchdown of the year for number 33, averaging 4.5 yards per carry. So he put in the work over the season and gets his just rewards. And it's going to be Napu'unoa on the LSU fake extra point play.
And that was a good read by Kamehameha, jumping right in.
Absolutely. Let's check it out here again, Hio. So it's 33-0 in favor of St. Louis. You're watching Stadium Star Sports.
Great.
Yeah, that's our call. here as you see the winningest head coach of all time in the state of Hawaii football history, Cal Lee. He's probably around a season away from hitting that magical 300th career win as the head man of Kalaipohaku. And for St. Louis, culminated by that 3-yard Jason Cruz touchdown run. It was 6 plays, 49 yards. Put in a couple penalties into that, and it's still clockwork here for the Crusaders, who come into this contest as the number 8th ranked team in the nation by USA Today. I mean, we're looking at uncharted territory here for Hawaii high schools, and St. Louis has been the front runner, has been the benchmark, the banner holder. Napuanoa here with the ball teed off at the 40-yard line. Now, one will wonder why they went for that trick play. And that was, if they were successful, it would have got to a 35-point deficit, which means that we would have had a mercy rule running clock situation, as Kamoku there breaking many tackles, but still shy of the 20-yard line. Great effort there by Kamehameha, but a lot of speed by St. Louis. We'll check it out here on the replay. You see Kamoku being dumped at the 18-yard line there. Kamehameha, let's see who they have at quarterback. I think they have gone back to Ewan, Jonah Ewan, number 12. Back at the helm. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Clemente. And great extra effort there. May have got a little push there by Austin Kauhi. But again, a good stop there by number 10, Mason Tufanga was the first on the scene.
Yeah, that was a really good read by the defense again. They stopped. They stopped, no gains.
It's going to be 2nd down and 6 here. Ewan swinging it out to Clemente. No whistle. So basically they're saying that that was a fumble. That was a lateral that was fumbled. And, yep, it looked like it was a lateral based off of that play. And after all of that, Kamehameha gains a yard or two. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4 as we're under 6 minutes here in the first half. The Warriors lining up in 3 wide receivers. It's going to be a play action, and it's almost intercepted there. Brian Cox, number 2, got in there just in time, but maybe the officials are saying that he got in there too early for a possible pass interference. And we're going to wait the call from the white hat, Cal Evans. Here's the call.
Holding, defense number 12, 10-yard penalty, result, 1st down.
Okay, even though Brian Cox, number 2, was involved on the play, they called the infraction on number 12, Jordan Botello, who was away from the play, for a defensive holding penalty. But Kamehameha does become the beneficiary as they get a 1st down. 1st down and 10, 5:44 left here in the first half, I should say. Man in motion here for the Warriors. It's going to be play action. Ewan throws this one to the ground. Jordan Botello has made a living out of dumping opposing quarterbacks into the ground, shooting out like a missile from the edge. As you see, Ewan there, a junior, who started off as a starter in tonight's contest and really getting a baptismal by fire here tonight. Three wide receivers, tight end towards the right side, single setback. Have a man in motion, that's Kamoku. And it's going to be almost intercepted there. Cox wanted to put the hit on Kamoku. He did so, but almost had a gift in another interception. Yeah, we'll check it out here on the replay.
Yeah, very good read by the defense again.
So physical is the St. Louis defense.
Yes.
You in here facing a 3rd down and 10, a very unenviable position. As you see, St. Louis, they got 7 in the box. They may blitz everybody. Let's see what happens here. They're only going to rush 4, but they're able to get pressure on Ewan. Ewan is hit as thrown, and it's caught by Kamoku. 40, 30, first down. A courageous throw, a great catch. And finally, the Warriors smelling pay dirt. Let's check it out here, Hio.
Their defense,
another First Hawaiian Bank first down, 36 yards on the throw there. A right-hander going towards his left, the most difficult throw. Ewing paid the price for that also. Again, quick pitch and catch there. Ewing finding Siosaya Meli, 6'1", junior receiver, his first action. And another first down for the Warriors.
good double team too by the defense.
5:05 left, and finally some rhythm here for Kamehameha as they decide to go through the meat grinder inside. That's Andrew Lee Smith, a 5'8" junior running back. And the Warriors, not only are they finally gaining into St. Louis territory, they're able to control the ball for a change.
Right.
Right now, the Warriors lining up what will be the 8th play of this drive here. Not only are they advancing into the red zone, but finally the Warrior defense has some type of respite here. Kamoku in motion. Ewan. And he's wrapped up there by Botello. You know, I said earlier, Hio, that Botello has been making a living. What I meant by that is that his parents will not have to pay for his college education for the next 4 years. He's a tremendous player.
Yep, he's it tells by his play, good preparation, conditioning is good, and so that's why he's the way he is.
Coach Brian Kelly of the Notre Dame looking to get his services as he has verbally committed to the Fighting Irish, looking to sign in the early signing period in December. As you see, Ewan on the rollout again. Ewan is hit hard there. Lavaya Brown, number 4, one for the highlight reel. Ewing was able to uncork a 36-yard pass earlier in the drive on this play. It's going to be all about Tylenol and ibuprofen the next day. What a shot he took. I feel for the kid.
That was a good read.
Now, Kamehameha is bringing their field goal unit led by Preston Resentes, 6'2" senior. This one's going to be a 44-yard attempt. Snap down. Hold is good. Ball struggling to get over the crossbar. It does not make it. And the score remains 33-0. 2:53 left here as we're going to see a replay before we go out to break. And speaking of my golf shots, it looks like my driver right there. Not a good one. Well, we'll be right back here. This is Stadium Star Sports.
In order to be a champion, you expect more of yourself. You train, build strength, prepare mentally, practice, practice, practice. You support the team, support one another. You do your job. Because in the end, it's not just about winning, it's about the process. St. Louis School. Go beyond expectations.
All right, we're back here. Ryan Nagano, Hio Pelesasa, and our floor director, Thomas Cuejo Jr. Our crew here tonight, as you see the score 33-0. And you see this is the huddle right near midfield. Abuma Afala, head coach, trying to inspire his charges here to just press on forward. Move forward, as they say, up in Kapalama, Imua.
That's right, Ryan. They're still not counting yet with the Kamehameha side. St. Louis is still dominating.
Well, you're talking about signs of life. You're talking about that fight from the Warriors. I think that was displayed on that last offensive drive, able to get pretty deep into St. Louis territory. You just didn't convert on that play. So Delora here in the contest has all day to throw, and he finds a wide receiver who gears down to catch this ball, riding a Warrior defender on his back. That is McKenna Ramos Kamaka, 5'11" or 5'10" junior. Let's check it out here, Hio. Another long pass play.
Another long, good one. Good execution. Good eyes on the receiver. Was making that play.
Well, that play good for 56. Delora taking shots downfield here. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half.
Absolutely.
St. Louis looking to strike once more. Delora, four-man rush. Finds a man again, and it is caught.
And there's a flag on the field, too.
Let's see if that first down by Devin Tawaefa will remain.
Holding. Offense, number 70. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
So the junior blamed the Canberra guilty of that penalty. Let's see if he can find the hold here. You see a great catch.
That was a good catch.
But that play gets nullified here as St. Louis facing first and a mile. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. They need to get to the 14-yard line. So it'll be 23 yards to get the first down. Delora fires a strike. Kwali Nishigaya pass a 30 down to the 27-yard line. We'll call it the 26. So St. Louis gets that penalty yards back and then maybe some.
That's it.
Hio, this has been precision St. Louis style in the passing game.
Yep, that's right. With the quarterback just looking down to his receivers and just executing those passes and completing it.
Execution, definitely the name of the game here.
Right.
Facing a three-man rush. Nishigaya, fingertip catch almost. Ran out of real estate. And that goes incomplete. It's going to be third down and 12 when they snap this one again under 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was a really good throw downfield. The only thing, it was a little bit late on the catch, but that was a really good one too.
Yeah, just a little timing there for Delora and his receivers as Delora floats this one up, and it's caught amongst the trees. Touchdown, St. Louis, McKenna Ramos Kamaka. Showing shades of Jason Rivers from past years, wearing that 84 for St. Louis. And now it's 39-0.
And, yeah, St. Louis is just on a roll tonight.
You can say that again. That no two ways about that. They're looking to put a 40 spot here on Kamehameha after this attempt from Napu'unoa. Kick is up.
And
it is. It's through. 40-0. Let's check this out here on the replay of the touchdown, Hio.
That blitz too, he almost made it in before that pass went out, so it was good.
Yeah, you're talking about a game of inches. You know,
Yes.
football is that sport for sure. And, you know, Delora just having that presence in the pocket, able to fire it out before he gets hit.
Right.
5 plays, 80 yards. It just took 63 seconds, culminated by that touchdown catch by Ramos Kamaka from Delora, 40-0. I want to give a shout out to Chas Mihara here, putting in that extra time as our statistician. Chaz will be our play-by-play person in the second half, so stay tuned. And St. Louis trotting onto the field doggedly. I mean, the superlatives, or whatever words you want to pull out from the dictionary for St. Louis, it has been a long list and much well-deserved. There, you know, we're talking about earlier in the game about the possible letdown or let-off after that historical win against Bishop Gorman. I mean, the execution has been precise so far. I mean, do you see any sort of a letdown? I don't think so.
No, there's no letdown. It just, again, tonight with this game, it just shows how the preparation and they're, you know, coming into the game with the mentality of a victor.
Well, see, Clemente picks this up at the 1-yard line here. Has an alley and is fumbled, but picks it up himself at the 28 or 29-yard line. So 1:42 seconds left here for the Kamehameha offense. This is a Kamehameha offense that finally put some items together. Their first sustained drive. In fact, even though they didn't score no points, they kept the ball for nearly 5 minutes.
Yep, they're trying hard to get some points, break those points on their side. And even the return too, that was a good return.
And Jonah Ewan getting rewarded for another attempt here. Let's see if he can operate the 2-minute offense for Kamehameha. On this play, it is caught there by Kalani Lorenzo. Only a sophomore, 5'7". And until he gets brought down by Lavaya Brown, who has laid heavy lumber here in the first half.
And with the throw too, it almost got intercepted too. That, you know, with the defense by number 4.
Yeah, Brown made a good read on it. Harvey Welch got a touchdown, the first St. Louis touchdown, similar play, reading the defense really well. On that play, it was incomplete, trying to find the receiver, Siosaya Meli, covered by Nicholas Herbig, who has taken a few to the hale during his St. Louis career as a linebacker.
And that's what I see here, Ryan, with their defense. Their reading tonight it's on point, and so that's why they're really good in winning on their side with the defense right now.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. As they go with an inside running play, I believe that was Rex Kimura. That was on 3rd and 4. They decided not to attempt to throw the ball down the field. 42 seconds left. They're going to bring the punt team out. They're going to, of course, have to snap this ball as there is a 14 or 15-second differential between the play clock and the game clock.
Right, Ryan. So, they try to run the ball so they can make that first down. And they were quick in defending it, blocking it.
Nice high kick here. And again, takes a very fortuitous Warrior bounce inside the 20. Down at the 19. That is a 55-yard punt, no return. So great job by the Kamehameha punt team once more. And that leaves 9 seconds left here for St. Louis. I don't think St. Louis will gamble here in this situation. But your thoughts of St. Louis's dominating first half?
Well, you know, they're doing what they're supposed to do, what they prepared for tonight. And they're just doing as they did. And that's why they're winning right now. So it's 9 seconds in. But Kamehameha is still not scored yet. Let's
see if Delora will be in the game. No, it's Connor Apo here. He's going to hand this one off to the big back Mason Taliulu, 6-foot senior. And that will be the last play of the first half here after that good stop there by Spencer Salcedo. So it's all academic at this point here.
Yep.
St. Louis 40, Kamehameha 0 here as we go to halftime. Want to give a big thank you to Thomas Kwehu Jr., our floor director, our Aloha Stadium Jumbotron crew, for Kristen Kumakura, Hio Pelisasa. This is Ryan Agano bringing to you this coverage here from Aloha Stadium. We'll be back for second half action. Good.
And welcome back to Aloha Stadium. Here to start the second half, your score, the St. Louis Crusaders 40, the Kamehameha Warriors 0. We'd like to welcome you back up here in the press box. Chaz Mihar alongside Jaime Miranda Molina. And Jaime, I tell you what, it's been all St. Louis here to start in the first half. And now you're giving the ball right back to them as St. Louis will be right back on the drive. So Kamehameha will be kicking off from right to left here as we're getting ready to start the second half. And there goes the kick by Ray Seabury. And here's a return from the 5-yard line. And he'll be lifted off the ground. Late whistle, but they're going to mark him down at the 19-yard line. And now St. Louis will be coming back at their own 19. And Jaime, can you go over the first half stats there for St. Louis?
Well, with St. Louis leading the way from start to finish of the first half, we've got Delora 10 for 12, 175 yards in the air. Rushing for St. Louis, we've got Delora leading the way 6 for 52. Jay Cruz, 3 carries, 24 yards. For Kamehameha, we've got Ewan in the air for 5 for 10 for 71 yards. Keone, 204 for 2. And rushing, A. Smith, 2 for 7 for Kamehameha Warriors.
And so on the first play of the drive, Maliafa gets the ball, 1 yard carry on the play, and I think it's safe to say that Jaden Delara's night is going to be over as his backup is now in Connor Apo, as he's going to be taking the helm here to start the second half. So after a 1 yard gain from the 20-yard line, here's Apo out of the gun, trips to the near side. Apo looks left, pressure coming. He has to evade out of the pocket, has some open space, directing on the run, pass down the near sideline, and that's going to be caught by number 86. That's Devin Tauafa with the catch. Gets the first down.
Nice rollout by Paul on that gain for a first down for St. Louis.
So a nice 20-yard catch to the 35 here for St. Louis. Trips to the top side, 10-13 and counting here in the third quarter. As the referees stop the play, this will be an equipment timeout as Kamehameha will be subbing in. So here, 1st and 10 here for the Crusaders. From the 35, trips up top for a pull. Fa to his left. A pull will look right. Pass is going to be picked off. That's Paliku Kamaka. Breaks another tackle, and he's going to take it all the way home. Touchdown, Kamehameha. The first score of the game for the Warriors comes off of a pick six. 40 yards to the Hale.
Here we're going to see the replay. Apo is a timing route to the outside. Number 5, Palico, snatching it out of the air for the pick six. And Kamehameha is on the board.
What a way to start the second half as Paliku Kamaka jumped the route, was right there for the ball, did a nice job of reading Apo on the play, and jumped the route, pick six all the way to the house, as Kamehameha now is going to be attempting the extra point. This is Preston Resentes, the 6'2 senior. His first PAT of the evening. The snap, the hold is good, and Resentes' kick is up, and that is good. So with 9:41 to go, Kamehameha gets on the board, 7-40, and we're going to take a look back here at the pick six replay. Oh, there you see the extra point. St. Louis will get the football back right after this. 7:40. St. Louis up on top.
Well, I heard Marcus Mariota can throw football into the clouds.
Well, I heard Marcus Mariota doesn't just help old ladies cross the street. He carries them 2 at a time.
That's ridiculous. Well, I heard Marcus Mariota goes to First Hawaiian Bank. Look. Hi.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Who's got the pen?
It actually happened.
And welcome back to Aloha Stadium. There you see the Kamehameha faithful cheering on their Warriors. Trailing now 40-7 with their first score of the evening, coming off of Paliku Kamaka's pick six to the house. And what a start there for the Kamehameha defense in the second half there, Jaime.
They couldn't have asked for a better start for the second half. It's a momentum changer for the team. And let's see what happens now as St. Louis will recover the football.
As the return man, this is going to be Kekahuna, picks it up at the 1, now going top side and not going to get too much on the return to the 9-yard line. Now some extracurricular activity is coming. And that's going to be Kekahuna. As now both sides are coming onto the field. Here's the replay here, Jaime.
So it's a great coverage here by number 2, Torres. This is the second kickoff that Kamehameha has been right on the spot to make a good tackle. Unfortunately, extracurricular activity on the play could cause them some yards.
And you know, it's the type of the games where you don't want to see the extra emotion comes out. And as a coach, what do you think are some ways that you can help players kind of keep their demeanor down while they're playing?
Well, despite what the score is showing us, this game's still meaningful for KS. The coaches need to talk to their players and explain, you're probably playing for the next game, or you're probably preparing for the future in your season. It doesn't end here because you're down 30 points.
Indeed, and now there's a long discussion. Cal Evan is our head referee this evening, and we're going to go
After
downstairs
the
for
play,
the call.
personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Return team number 2. Half the distance to the goal. First down, St. Louis.
So unnecessary roughness is called against Kekahuna, and so that's going to be put back on the return. So now they're going to mark it at the 5-yard line, and that's where St. Louis will start on the drive.
And it seems that Kamehameha has come out pumped up for the second half. Obviously, the coaches had a good talk with the team, and they're in the game second half.
So here comes Connor Arpo out of his own end zone. Maliefa to the right of him, double wides, and we have a flag before the snap from the St. Louis sideline ref.
Sideline warning, St. Louis.
As there's a sideline warning, and going back to the first play, Trench Kekahuna was a man that got called for the unnecessary roughness. Is a freshman on the team, 5'8" freshman. So I'm pretty sure the head coaches and Cal Lee will be talking to him on the sideline after that play. So here we go, 1st and 10. A pull from the end and will hand it off late to Fa. And Fa will muscle his way forward a little bit as he gains possibly about a yard on the play. That will bring up a second down here for the Crusaders.
This was going straight up the middle. Good coverage by the lineman of Kamehameha to stuff that play. Very short gain.
So 9:04 and counting here in the third quarter. Your score, if you just joined us, St. Louis up 40-7 here over Kamehameha. Chaz Mihara, Jaime Miranda here up in the press box. A pull on second down. We'll do the RPO. Now to the Kamehameha sideline. Will be spun down to the turf. Loss of 2 on the play. And number 42, Dane Maeva on the tackle there for the Warriors.
Excellent tackle here by the defensive end to string it out. Nowhere to go for a pull. And Kamehameha is taking care of business early in the second half.
So it's back to 3rd and 10. St. Louis needs to get to the 15-yard line for the first down. Play clock at 12. Trips up top. Apo looking to the sideline here. Play clock at 4. Here's Apo. And I don't think they're going to get it. And yes, there's going to be a flag, and it's going to be a delay of game here against the Crusaders.
Delay of game. Offense number 12. Half the distance to the goal. 3rd down.
And now this will move the Crusaders more back into their end zone here. So make it 3rd and 12 since it was half the distance to the goal line. So they'll set up here again. Trips up top. Single man to the bottom. Fa will